Hey y'all, my name is Chef Blue and welcome to my kitchen where everything is made with love. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a New Rican from Brooklyn, New York, proud Boricua, and I'm a mother of 3 and I love to cook. So today I'm taking myself out of my comfort zone and I'm making something that I haven't made before. I'm gonna be making seared yellowfin tuna, aka ahi tuna. I'm going to be making some sautéed spinach, which is totally in my comfort zone. And then I'm going to be making some roasted sweet potatoes. And I am pescatarian, but throughout my series, I will be making meat dishes as well and vegetarian dishes as well, because like I said, I do it all, you know. I'm not just all about me. I want to make sure everybody eats, okay? So first things first, we want to stay clean and cute. You know, sometimes things splatter. Okay. The tuna takes about, I want to say, 8 minutes in total to cook. So we're just going to put that to the side and we'll make this last. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it in the first thing I'm going to do is soak our spinach. Oh, this is my lovely son, David. And he looks just like me. Yes, I know. And he's my little helper. So David, would you like to say something before mommy starts cooking?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
If you don't have any spinach, get some from Food Bazaar.
There you go. You heard it from David. Well, thank you very much, David. I'll let you know as soon as I need your help, okay?
Okay.
See you later. So if you don't got some glass bowls, please go get some glass. So I'm going to fill it up with some tap water. I'm going to get used vinegar. And if you go to a Latina's house, you're always going to find one of these under the cabinet somewhere, okay? Because we like to disinfect all our food. And you know, this is a very important aspect of cooking clean. So the first thing you want to do when you start cooking is start soaking your veggies. Now I'm going to put that to the side and I'm going to let it soak. While the spinach is soaking, I'm going to get my sweet potatoes. And I got a couple of red potatoes. We're just going to throw that in the mix as well. Okay. Just give them a nice choppity chop. Chop them up. And the thing with sweet potatoes, pop them up first and then peel them. You know, you just go right around. See how simple that is? I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to get my summer body ready. I got about 20 days left and see what happens. So you know, these sweet potatoes get me on the right track. We need starches. See me, I'm somebody, some people go on certain diets and they cut out all the starches. I have tried that. Those diets don't work for me. I need starches. I don't know if it's because I'm Puerto Rican, but you know, I try to keep the rice limited and I try to keep white potatoes limited. I try to use more of sweet potatoes, Korean batata, which is just right here. So if you don't have sweet potatoes and you got batata at home, look, this, if you never had a Korean batata, honey, go get you some, okay? This is banging. This is another breed of sweet potato that you've been missing out of your life, okay? So please do yourself a favor and go get some of the batata, okay? We have to start eating real whole foods. A lot of people, y'all eating boxed potatoes. Stop. Stop. Stop eating boxed potatoes. I cannot express to y'all the importance of eating real whole foods. And I don't just look good like this because of good genes. I mean, I do have good genes and my parents look great, but it wasn't just my genes, okay? It's my eating habits. Drinking lots of water and eating whole foods. Let your food be thy medicine, or medicine will be thy food. And that is 100% facts, my PA. Make sure you wash your potatoes. You have to wash your potatoes. You know what I can't stand? Why do people scratch sweet potatoes? Why? Is there one on this batata? Why do people go like this? Why? Why do people do that? Why? Why? Okay? You do not have to do that. That is nasty, people. Do not do that. Okay, let's move on to the next phase. Now this is when you put your potatoes in the water, okay? This is so they get a little juicier. Put them in there, let them get a little soft, juicier. Let them get nice and moist. Who loves moist potatoes?
Me, I do.
They're getting a nice little bath here, right?
Whoa.
See some of that starch kind of wash off too. Then I'm gonna drain them. And so now, with the potatoes, I like to season them in a bowl, and then I throw them onto a pan. Have some garlic powder, okay? So I like to use a lot of garlic powder. If you use garlic salt, then you're gonna make it too salty. I'm gonna add some onion powder. Paprika. I don't know how you say it, but I say paprika, okay? Some cumin, right? Some ground cumin. I like to add a little turmeric. Turmeric gives it color. It has a nice little taste to it. And turmeric is very good for you. Brain food, okay? Rosemary. You cannot make roasted potatoes without rosemary, okay? So we're gonna throw some rosemary in there. And I have some Himalayan pink salt crystals here. I don't like using regular table salt. I don't use it when I cook. If that's all you have, be my guest, use it. But I will suggest that you try to transition. It's really not, all right, it's more than table salt. This is about $3, but it's worth it, and your health is worth it. And it does have minerals that we need from our salt intake. So I would really suggest you transitioning to Himalayan pink salt, okay? And it's just so satisfying to crush the salts, right? Or is that just me? Now, usually I would use black peppercorns and crush them, but I don't have any. I ran out. So we are just gonna use ground black pepper for this, okay? And now, Mateo, do you wanna come say hi? Come on, come say hi. Come out, come. Come say hi. Oh, you worried about your hair now? Okay. One day I'll meet my son Mateo, but not today because he's worried about his hair. Day 1 out of 365.
Okay.
So we're pouring in the olive oil and we're gonna give that a good toss. This is my teenager, Mateo. He likes his hair like this, by the way, because I know how to braid and he just doesn't want me to, right?
No.
Right. Got a good look. You can see we're just mixing it up. If there's some other spices that you like to use, by all means, do it. We're going to bring our lined sheet and we are going to spread the potatoes evenly onto the sheet. Okay? And these cook pretty, they cook in about 25 minutes. So I've already had the oven preheating for about 10 minutes now at 350. I'm gonna put it up to 375. But yeah, this is good. You just wanna spread them out so they all cook evenly. We don't want mushy potatoes. First of all, you wanna get the oven nice and hot because when the potatoes go in there, the outside will start to cook first. And that's what you want. You want that nice crunch on the outside, and then you want them to be soft in the middle, right? So that's the whole point of preheating your oven. And I am going to put them in the oven. So I got this tuna. I got this tuna fresh from the fish market. And see, tuna is one of those things you can't wash with lemon. You can't. It's not one of those kind of fish, okay? Make sure you buy it fresh from the fisherman or from the fish market, a good fish market, a clean one. And it should be kept very cold until you're ready to cook it. It should have no foul smell, nice and clean. Here we go. This is a nice juicy piece of tuna. And if it was a little thicker, I probably would have cut it, but this is actually a nice slab of tuna. So I'm just gonna cook this steak as one. We're gonna do a simple salt and pepper and cumin seasoning to it. And that's it. I've had the frying pan heating up for a while. That's another thing. You don't wanna burn your pans, and you wanna make sure you got get yourself some good frying pans. You could tell my frying pans get used, okay? This is where, okay? I have some good Cuisine Art frying pans. Yes, y'all get that for free, Cuisine Art. They hold the heat really well. And you can preheat them, they're not gonna burn. Okay, toss the 99-cent store frying pans, okay? We better than that, all right, my people? We better than that. We don't need those toxins going into our food, right? Very, very simple. You're gonna coat each side with some salt, some pepper, and a little cumin. Cumin gives it that nice adobo-ish flavor. But my daughter, you know, she is the one who pushed me into being pescatarian this time around. Because I've done it several times in my lifetime. And she brought up tuna yesterday. And she's like, oh, you know, I thought the only tuna was the tuna in the can. And I was like, all these years that I have wined and dined you, and you don't know about real tuna steaks? You think the only tuna was tuna in a can? How many more of you out there think this? Well, I'm here to tell you that that is not real tuna. Those are leftover scraps in those cans, okay? This is real tuna, okay? Tuna is red. So I said, you know what, baby girl, I got you. I'm gonna go get us a nice yellowfin tuna steak, and I'm gonna cook you a tuna dinner. And that's what we're doing. So we got seasonings on both sides. So we are gonna coat each side also with some olive oil, because when we throw it in that very hot pan, we want it to sear. Same concept when you're making the oven hot for those potatoes. You want the outside to get that crunch. You want the outside to start cooking first. And with searing a tuna, that is everything. So the oil is gonna help it get that nice crunch. And so this pan is hot. So I watched a few videos, you know, because I wanted to make sure I knew what I was doing. And I watched Jamie Oliver because he is a tuna king. And he knows what he's doing, all right? So according to Jamie Oliver, we're not gonna put any oil in this pan. We let it get piping hot, and since the tuna is nice and oiled up, we are gonna throw it in this pan. And wish me luck, y'all, because it's my first time making tuna steak, but we're gonna do this, okay? I wanted to make myself vulnerable so you can see trying new things is not hard. So I decided for my pilot show to try something new with you. So we doing this together, okay? All right, so now we're gonna get this tuna up in this pan. Okay. Ooh, you hear that sizzle? That sizzle is right. That sizzle is just right. That's what Jamie said. Okay. Okay. So now, I want to show y'all that. Do y'all see this right here? We're gonna let that cook. That is the crust already cooking. It is cooking perfectly on the outside. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let that cook 1/4 through, right? And then I'm gonna flip it. So I'm gonna let it cook for like a full minute on this side. This is actually a thick steak, so I'm gonna let it cook for 2 minutes on this side, and then I'm gonna flip it over. But I gotta tell y'all, I am so excited. And so while that's cooking, I'm gonna take out my sweet chili glaze, because we're gonna be glazing this sucker. All right, so while that tuna is cooking and searing, I'm gonna get this mango right here, and we're gonna cut this mango up to top that sweet chili glazed tuna steak with, okay? And this is a Haitian mango. You can use any mango you like. I love Haitian mangoes. They are so sweet and they are so juicy. Shout out to Haiti. Let's go back to the tuna, y'all. This right here, you just need you a good pair of tongs. Look, it is. Oh, look at that. Oh, look how we did it. That is what you're looking for. That crust right there, it cooks 1/4 through. Now we're gonna let the other side cook 1/4 through, going up, because we're gonna have a nice medium rare to that tuna steak right there. Okay, if y'all know Jamie Oliver, please tag Jamie Oliver. Thank you, boo. Because of you, I made the perfect steak. Okay, so we know that steak is coming out beautiful. And look, everything's time appropriate. Everything is on is timeline appropriate. We have the tuna steak almost done. I'm cutting up the mangoes. The spinach cooks in literally like 2 to 3 minutes. So that's why I'm leaving it as the last thing to make. Once it's almost done, I'm gonna let it cook a little longer than Jamie because, you know, I like any kind of meat well done, okay? I don't like too much redness in the middle. That's just me. Okay, y'all, so here we have it. Now, some of the protein did start to cook out of it, which usually, if we were like in a 3-star restaurant, that would be a no-no, right? But we in the gym, and this is still good eating in my eyes. Just a little protein cooked out of there. We're gonna set this to the side. Next is to get the spinach on the stove. So what I do is I put some olive oil. The pan has already been heating up as well. Some olive oil, some extra virgin olive oil. Spinach falling all over the place. Just throw that in there. Throw it in there. It'll be all right. Throw it in there. So look, this is all. Boom. Mixing that right in there. The bottom of my thumb so I don't mess up my nails. And I just used 2 cloves of garlic. That's all you need for the amount of spinach that I used. And trust me, it's more than enough. There will be a nice robust flavor of garlic in the spinach. Mix it up a little and just let that cook. I'm not gonna cover it because that's how you get that soggy, mushy spinach. This is the consistency that I like my spinach. That's as soft as it's getting, y'all. That's as soft. I'm gonna just let it sit here and marinate in this oil and this garlic. But besides that, I'm not trying to cook it down any more than this. I like some texture to my spinach. If you can budget yourself out to get fresh fruits and vegetables opposed to canned or boxed frozen, then I would highly suggest that. That's all a part of clean eating. You want to get fresh from the source. Fresh from the source. So I got my cut up mango. We're gonna chop up a little bit of cilantro for that. A little cilantro, right? The cilantro is another thing. You have to soak it. Shame on me because I should have been soaking this cilantro, but I'm gonna just give it a good wash, right? We're gonna chop it up. Chop it up. Real nice and quick. Don't get your nails. You don't want to taste any acrylic or any nail pieces in our mango, sweet chili mango glaze. That's funny, Mateo? You laughing? I thought I was funny. All right, so we're just gonna throw that in there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour the sweet chili glaze over this mixture right here. Hey. 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 Right on time. I'm in the hood, so we're gonna hear music from outside. We're going to hear the ice cream truck. Hopefully we never hear gunshots, but I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. That might happen one day. When we move to the stadium, you won't have to worry about these background noises anymore. We're gonna have some microwave. All right. Pop it in the microwave for 1 minute. I wish I could smell it. It smells so good. Oh, come here, daughter. So the person that I'm cooking, who inspired me to cook this meal today, is my daughter, who also inspired me to go pescatarian again this time around, which is my beautiful daughter, Nikki. And for those of you who know, that's my baby. And yes, that beautiful specimen is my child. I did birth and raise her with the help of a bunch of amazing people. So our mixture is ready. This is a sweet chili mango cilantro glaze that's gonna go on top of our tuna. Ooh, okay. So this is the tuna. Perfectly seared on each side and cooked a little more than usual because we don't like our meat red. Like I was letting them know, you know, we Boricuas, we like it a little cooked better.
Yeah.
So, but it's a perfectly cooked steak. And so now we're just going to slice it. You should always slice it along the lines, okay? So, yeah, like this. Oh, it looks nice. It feels nice. I may be slicing it in the wrong direction, but it looks amazing. Actually, Jamie Oliver doesn't like to slice it. He likes to break it with his hand. So, but you know, I'm not doing that because it's hot. And I still have feeling on my skin cells on my hands. So, I haven't reached the level of touching fresh off the fryer food yet. But you see that? You see that, Jamie? It smells amazing. It smells just like a restaurant. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. I'm so proud of myself. And I want you to feel that. I want you to get into your kitchen. I want you to feel good about the foods that you're eating. Feel good that you're about to feed your family a meal that was made with love, okay? That is healthy for them. That is gonna do them some good.
I'm dancing with you.
Look at that. That is so pretty. Listen, y'all. I didn't come here to play. I came here to slay and fillet. Okay. Here's my. It's time to eat. Woo! You always want to do a dance. That one felt good. That one was for me. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Amen. That's a nice, good, juicy, garlicky. I smell it. It smells amazing. Do y'all see that tuna? Do you see the tuna? Somebody tag Jamie Oliver. Yes, I did that. Got some good sautéed spinach. Okay, so this is the part that we've all been waiting for. Now, this wouldn't be a cooking show, or this wouldn't be real if I didn't actually taste the food and let y'all know. You know, you can always tell if it's good or not. Oh. Let's taste that potato. Oh my God. This is good. Hold on. Let me get some of the spinach. Look at that. Look at that. Cooked to perfection. Everything. See that tuna? Jamie, come get some of this tuna, my man. It's good. I am so pleased. I'm happy it worked out well. For those of you who have been following me and love the dishes that I post on my Instagram page, please tell me what you would like me to cook so we can cook it together, okay? And the next time I post a video, I will put in the comments what you need to have before you start to watch so we can cook together, okay? And hopefully I'll see you soon on some lives. But for the meantime, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a part of me and my family and watching us this far. Again, my name is Chef Blue, and this is my kitchen where everything is made with love. See you next time.